Our Spanish road trip took us through some of the country's most spectacular landscapes, from rugged mountain ridges and coastal cliffs to salt flats filled with flamingos and dramatic river gorges. This part of Spain surprised us with its variety. Every hike offered something completely different, from sweeping Mediterranean views to hidden caves and historic ruins. We started our adventure in the Murcia region with a hike up Cresta del Gallo, one of the most famous viewpoints overlooking the city of Murcia. The trail was steep and rocky, but after about an hour of climbing, we reached the summit and were rewarded with incredible panoramic views stretching across the city, surrounding orchards, and the Murcian landscape. The rocky summit was full of life. While exploring among the large boulders, we spotted a very long snake winding its way between the rocks. Aaliyah, always curious about nature, also stopped to get a closer look at a brown and white spider carefully building its web. After the hike, we visited the sanctuary of Our Lady of Fuensanta, a beautiful traditional Murcian Baroque church perched on the hillside. From here, we enjoyed another stunning viewpoint over Murcia, while Aaliyah explored the nearby playground. Our next adventure took us into the interior of Alicante province to the Sierra del Maigmó, one of the most beautiful mountain areas in the region. We started at Sierra del Gallo Recreational Area, a popular recreation area surrounded by rugged peaks and pine forests. Sierra del Gallo is well known among hikers, cyclists, and mountain bikers for its challenging terrain and spectacular scenery. The trail was rocky and steep, and it took us around 2 hours to reach the summit. The climb tested our legs, but the reward was worth every step. Sweeping mountain views, fresh mountain air, and a cool breeze that felt amazing after the uphill climb. After the mountains, we headed toward the coast to explore the Santa Pola Salt Flats, a unique wetland area with a long history of salt production. We visited the museum to learn how salt has been harvested in the region for generations and discover how important these wetlands are for local wildlife. The salt flats are also one of the best places in the area for birdwatching. The landscape was filled with different species of birds. We were especially excited to see large groups of bright pink flamingos feeding in the shallow waters. From the salt flats, we continued to the Santa Pola Lighthouse viewpoint, one of the most spectacular viewpoints on the Costa Blanca. The highlight was the modern cantilevered steel walkway that extends out over the edge of the cliffs. Walking across the metal bridge was a unique experience. We could actually feel the structure gently vibrating beneath our feet as we crossed. It added a little adventure to the incredible views. From the platform, we looked out over the endless blue Mediterranean Sea, the Bay of Alicante, and the distant silhouette of Tabarca Island. Near the Santa Pola viewpoint, we followed a short trail leading to the anti-aircraft, bunker, and coastal batteries. a historic military site built as part of Santa Pola's coastal defenses during the Spanish Civil War era. Exploring the old bunkers, anti-aircraft positions, and coastal battery remains was a fascinating contrast to the peaceful scenery surrounding them. Today, these abandoned military structures offer both a glimpse into history and another incredible coastal viewpoint. The next day, we did a short hike up to the Albalot watchtower, a historic 13th-century Arab watchtower that was once used to monitor enemy movements and send warnings through visual signals such as fires and smoke. Afterward, we visited the viewpoint of the Hermitage of the Three Johns, which offers sweeping elevated views of the surrounding landscape, the Sierra Elvira Mountains, and the city of Granada. We were especially lucky to spot a few Spanish wild goats grazing on the hillside below, making the experience even more memorable. The next day, we continued our road trip toward one of our favorite regions in Spain, Sierra Nevada near Granada. The canyons route quickly became one of our favorite hikes in the country. The trail follows the Monachil River through a spectacular limestone gorge filled with suspension bridges, caves, narrow passages, waterfalls, and dramatic rock formations. Our hike was about 7.5 kilometers long, taking us from the riverbed up through the gorge and eventually higher into the mountains. We followed the trail to a large suspension bridge across the river gorge. It was an adventure from beginning to end. We squeezed through narrow sections of cave tunnels carved into the limestone, crawled beneath rock overhangs, crossed hanging bridges, and climbed over large boulders along the way. Aaliyah happily led the way as we squeezed through narrow sections and passed through tunnels. After leaving the gorge behind, the trail gradually climbed uphill, offering increasingly beautiful views along the way. As we approached the summit, we became more exposed to the intense sun, so we pulled out our umbrellas for some much-needed shade. The hike took us about 4 hours from start to finish and was truly one of the most scenic hikes we've experienced. Join us next time as we continue our journey through the rich history, stunning landmarks, and vibrant streets of the beautiful city of Granada. See you there.